Hello, brothers and sisters. Hope you're doing well and enjoying the summer. Wanted to reach out to you with this video just to talk about our Synod process. As you know, we began the Synod some years ago, and Archbishop Hebda issued his letter, "You will be my witnesses." And so we went through year one and implemented the Synod proposals, and that was to begin and foster small groups in our parish. And through God's grace, we were able to do that, and we had 26 small groups with 270 people involved. And the feedback that I've gotten has just been tremendous. In fact, people would say and have said that their lives were changed by being a part of the small group and having the opportunity to share their faith and to receive some formation and to pray for and with one another. So I want to invite you. We're going to continue to do small groups and begin new ones as we can, and training leaders. And so I want to invite you, if you haven't joined a small group, to consider doing that. The focus for year two of the implementation of the Synod plans is focused on the Eucharist, and I'm so excited about that because it is the high point, the source and the summit of our faith. So I want to read to you the propositions for year two that came through the Synod process. And the Synod process was Archbishop Hebda consulting the people of our archdiocese. So this is what we said as an archdiocese. So number one is education for the Mass. We want to educate God's people on the beauty, form, and meaning of the Mass, with special emphasis on the real presence. And so it'd be a great, maybe it's been years since you did any catechism or religious education. It's a great opportunity to learn more than you already know about the Eucharist. As we know, and I've mentioned it in a homily a few years ago, there was a survey of Catholics, and only 1/3 of those surveyed said that they believed in the real presence, that the bread and wine actually become the body and blood of Jesus. Body, blood, soul, and divinity. And so what we want to try and do in this coming year is to educate ourselves on the Eucharist. The second proposition was reverent liturgies with active participation. That is, to celebrate prayerful liturgies that inspire the faithful to offer their very selves in the Eucharistic sacrifice of the Mass. So it's really important that our liturgies are reverent, that we don't approach them casually, but we approach them as the most important thing that we do in life. So we're going to be doing things to help foster that. So those are the propositions for the archdiocese. In particular, as a parish, we want to focus on what we're calling radical hospitality, so that when a person comes to our parish, they experience great love and a welcoming so that they can really participate in the Eucharist. And then we want to facilitate a parish-wide conversation about the Eucharist. And as we go through the year, to take special care to celebrate feasts and solemnities with great reverence and with that active participation of the faithful. One thing that we are planning to do, we haven't scheduled it yet, but we will, is what we call a teaching Mass. So it's not actually a celebration of the Mass, but it's an event where we will go through the parts of the Mass explaining what's done and why it's done. So this is going to be a very exciting year, and again, I encourage you and hope you're inspired to really learn about the Eucharist. One very special way that you can do that is to join a small group. So if you'd like to do that, there will be information in the bulletin on our website as how to do that. So God bless you and enjoy the rest of your summer.